Hi, this video is quick, easy fix for a messy desk. And now this is not the normal kind of video that I do. So if you like this video, please do not subscribe to my channel, because if you subscribe to my channel and then don't watch more of my videos, that actually hurts my channel. So I'm going to show you here what I mean by a messy desk. This is my messy desk at this point in time. And it's just recently been kind of driving me nuts because I sit down to do something and I've got all this clutter around, and I can get through that for a while, but then it just starts bugging me. And so I need to clean it. So this is based upon a technique that I used with my daughter when she was young. Her room would get real messy and I'd tell her to clean it. I'd ask her to clean it. And if she wouldn't clean it, then I'd go in and do what I call a clean sweep. So this is my version of a clean sweep for my own desk. Now, there's lots of variations a person could do on this, but it's a quick, easy way to clean the desk, and then you feel, what, I don't know, more at peace, you might say. Now, like I said, this is not the normal kind of video that I do, so do not subscribe. You could click like, or you could put comments in if you want to. That's fine. That's not going to hurt my channel. But you should watch more of my videos to find out what I actually do to provide free support to people for their computers. Maybe you'd be interested in that, but not based on this video. Okay, so let's here's which and now I'll show over here. I got this box sitting up here. I guess you saw it from this video. So my tools for this is a box, pledge, and a couple of cloths to clean the desk because they can get really dirty. So all you do with this method is you just put stuff in the box. Doesn't matter what it is. Everything that's on the desk goes in the box. And don't take your time to figure out what it is or where it needs to go, because it'll come back later. And the keyboards and mice you can put into a separate stack, and we'll show you how to clean those. Now, most of these computers are turned off right now because I need them off to do this so that I can mess with keyboards and clean them without harming something. Except that computer is on because obviously I'm recording this right now. So when I get to the point of cleaning that keyboard and mouse, I'm just going to turn it off, because those are wireless keyboard and mouse, and they have an off switch. So the way that clean sweep works is you just put everything in a box. Don't take the time to try to evaluate it or consider it. Oh, I said I was going to put keyboard separate. Just put everything into the box, and then afterward what you can do is just either work out of the box itself, or you can put the box, put it off to the side and work out of it, or sit down and go through it intentionally and just pull out the things that you know you need all the time, and put them on a desk in a way that feels, neat and organized. So it's just take everything. Don't stop to say, well, I could deal with this right now and then be done with it. Because if you do that, you're going to wind up getting kind of stuck in the mud with doing things that should actually be done separate. Now this box is getting too heavy for me to hold. And actually, because I was doing the video, I forgot to say the one thing in strategy that I felt would be significant is take the largest stack or item on your desk and put it in the box first. Well, I didn't do that. So I'm going to put that there. And then I also have more boxes on the floor aside from me, because I thought that it might not all fit in this box. And it's looking to be the case. Switch to this camera maybe and see if we can. I'll move this over here, and that'll show me doing this side. Okay, so here's a bunch of keyboards. Now, I know most people don't have lots of keyboards like this, and that's okay because everybody's got their own collection of stuff. And then this computer, yeah, you can still see it, is off. And I'm actually not needing to deal with this computer for some time. It's for a client I'm preparing the computer for. So I'm just going to move it off into longer term parking. Kind of like in an airport where you put things in longer term parking. And then we'll take these backup drives, and I think, where is one of those extra boxes? Yeah. Here's another box. So then put things in there. And the headset. So you might say, well, how do I find where these things are when I've just realized that I need to use it? Well, you know it's going to be in one of these two boxes. And then later when you go through these boxes, maybe even at an alternate location, you may decide some of these things you don't actually need at all. So I'm going to put these keyboards on the floor because I'm going to want to clean this desk off, right? And these mice, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the box. Everything goes in the box, and you can just get this whole task done right away. So the normal thing I do with my channel is I help people with their computer problems, either to fix a problem or teach them how to do something, or I've done some things that I help people with setting up Zoom or learning how to use it. That's a big day these days during coronavirus days. Today is December 26th, 2020. So you probably all know what that is like. Then we'll just put those boxes out of the way. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Then I can actually get my desk cleaned up. There's some more keyboards I can move away. So let's see, that keyboard and mouse are still in use for the video. And, ooh, a friend of mine made this for me. Nameplate, let's say. So it looks like we're just about there, good enough. Now I got myself a green cloth and a yellow cloth. The green one I'm going to use for the first wipe, and the yellow cloth, since it's lighter, will be the final. And that's plugged into something behind there. Just shove that back. So then, lemon pledge. Gonna make it all smell nice. Sprayed over every inch of the desk, and boy, I can see the dust. It's just crazy. Oops, gotta move this chair out of the way so I can get to everything. Let's see, do I show you that? Yeah, that stand right there, I can't move it because that's actually holding these monitors. I didn't move my speakers off the desk, fine, I'll just pick them up and clean under them. So you can make exceptions where you need to. Now, of the variations that you might use on this technique is use different size boxes, use plastic boxes. The cardboard flaps on these boxes, I thought I might, turn them in, fold them in on themselves so that it's easier to get into the box, to take things out and put things in. But I didn't wind up doing that. With my daughter, back when she was young, leaving messes in her room, I would use plastic garbage bags. Just put everything in the garbage bag, and then it goes out into the garage, and she'd have to wait I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 months that she'd have to wait before she could get back into that box. So that was intended as a motivation that she would not let it get so bad that I would do that. And of course, at any time, she could do her own clean sweep as a way to quickly and easily clean up the room. But if she did that on her own, then she has access to the bag. So she could pull things out of it as she wanted them. Okay, now I don't have I didn't bring a bottle in of any kind of a glass cleaner, but I typically use a glass cleaner for cleaning the screens. And this rag at this point is a little damp, so I can run around the plastic okay. I don't want to put the lemon pledge on the surface of the screens because that has kind of a wax residue to it. That's not really a good idea. But any kind of liquid that you could use on glasses would be just fine to do the screens. I've also used water and vinegar on some occasions. Let's see, I can do those. And when screens are black or turned off like this, you just don't see what's on them so well or how dirty they are. Let's see, that wasn't that. When was it? Okay, so then I'll just do it here. Now this arm, as you can see, it just doesn't hold very well. Okay, so there is my what was on my desk. Holy ugliness. All right. Now, I promised to talk about the keyboards. You could use just a little bit of dampness, even just water. What I'll do with this keyboard is I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to show you, let's see, you can see right here that this keyboard is actually live right now. So it's got an off switch. There. Yep, that's off. And if it's just dust you're after, you can just wipe it like this. Some keyboards have keys on them that would be easier to, pull them off by dragging over it like that. And I'm just going to, I know what, I've got a little bottle of glass cleaner here. I'll use that. Oh, and then I could show you this too. I don't think I'll need to use this. This is a WD-40 electrical contact cleaner. So I sometimes use that on electrical components. That's not really going to be needed for a keyboard. Now, we don't want to spray anything directly on the keyboard. Let's see, which camera would be best? Yeah, that one. We don't want to spray directly on the keyboard because the thing we want to avoid is getting moisture inside the keyboard. So just spray on the cloth. You could even just get it a few drops of water on it and kind of mush it around a little bit because you just don't want to see any droplets. And you'll see keys that have extra little grunginess on them. Just rub over them. You don't really, they will stand up to a lot of pressure. That's fine. Just if you have a keyboard that feels like the keys could pull off as you wipe across, then be more careful with that. I've also used toothbrushes and different kind of soft wire brushes to clean the keyboard. So then let's take one of the others. Let's see. I'll go to that camera as I go grab it. Here's a couple different styles of keyboards. And not the pledge, because I don't want to do the wax. And then this the computer that this keyboard is attached to is turned off right now. So the keyboard itself is still on. I can see the power light on it. And then here's another one. Really not difficult to do. And then here's a mouse. Now my cloth is getting a little on the dry side, so I'm just spraying a little more. And I'm still using the same eyeglass cleaner. Nothing special about it. Nothing special is needed. Now the feet, these get really grungy. Mice get really grungy on the feet. You can see that dark color there. Well, that's going to come completely off because that is the oils from your skin and whatever other moisture or foreign particles get on your desk. So you have a hard time even see there. There's the better lighting that you can see. Those are cleaned off. So now how about these two pads up here? Sometimes I just take my fingernail and scrape them. When I go to a client's computer in their office and I feel it's kind of doesn't move very doesn't glide very easily over the desk, and I'll just scrape it with my fingernail, and it just works a whole lot better. You know, it looks kind of gross, but it's really not gross material. Okay, so that's the idea. So now what happens next is I would bring the stuff from the box back item by item and put them where I want them to be, and then it's going to feel a whole lot organized and neat and clean, and it's a quick, easy thing to do. Just set some time out and do it. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope that was useful to you. Oh, I guess I better say, if you're interested in a session with me for helping with your computer needs, send an email to this address, DougBetts@LiveWindowsTraining.com. Give me an idea of what you want help with, and we'll put it together. It's not complicated. It's not difficult to do. Take a look at some of my other videos to get an idea of what that's like. And I hope to hear from you. Okay, goodbye.